Latino Jedi writes, "Hey guys, huge fan of the show. After a couple of flops, Hollywood realized that Uwe Boll wasn't a bankable director. With flops like Battleship, John Carter, Green Lantern, Superman Returns, Jack the Giant Slayer, Total Recall, etc. How many flops is Hollywood willing to forgive from directors that at one point a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away made a hit or two?"
Well, I mean, there's a couple of things to keep in mind here. First of all, let's define what we mean by flop. Do you mean flop as in it didn't make money, or flop as in it wasn't good? I'm going to assume he means by flop it didn't make money. You can't always hold a director responsible for if a movie makes money. The director ultimately is responsible for making a great movie. And as we all know, sometimes the best movies nobody goes to see, whether it's because of marketing or subject matter or whatever. Sometimes the very best films are films people don't go to see, and that's unfortunate. So you can't hold a director responsible for that in particular. The other thing I should mention here is, don't be hating on Uwe Boll, man. I got to tell you this quick story. I was at the Toronto Film Festival, not the Toronto Film Festival, the Toronto After Dark Film Festival, and Uwe Boll was there. Oh man, Roth, you would have loved this. Uwe Boll's there doing that one, presenting that film he did with Jason Statham, the video game movie, like In the Name of the King or something like that. Oh. So he's talking about that vampire movie he did. He's on stage talking about that vampire, and the guy from Kill Bill, Marsden. What's Marsden's first name? I keep forgetting his first name.
The guy from Kill Bill,
who plays Bill's brother, and that she kills. And he's in Reservoir Dogs. Why am I forgetting his name? But anyway, Marsden. Marsden's in that vampire movie, and Uwe Boll tells us one of my favorite stories I've ever heard a director tell. Because Uwe Boll is up there, and he's talking in his accent, and I don't even know if I'm doing his accent right, but he's like, Marsden was just always drunk. And he'd have his sword, and I'd tell him what to do, and he would do something different because he's always drunk. And he's getting so mad talking about Marsden being on set drunk. It's one of my favorite stories I've ever heard told. But yeah, don't hold directors responsible. They can only make a movie good or bad, and then it's up to a lot of other forces if people go to see it. So cut them some slack, and yeah, studios have long memories for success. If you hit one, that's why Shamhammer continues to get work, because hey, he's hit a few out of the park. We know he's capable of hitting some out of the park. He's just, sucked for a long time now. But he's capable of it, so that's all we do. What about you, Roth? What do you think about all that?
Well, yeah, I mean, just speaking to the Shamhammer, speaking to that point, I mean, some of his films, even if they are reviled, have made decent money. You know, I think even Last Airbender, I don't have the numbers. I feel like that made money when you look at it worldwide. So that's one thing. Second, I think you also have to look at things in balance. Okay, so sure, John Carter wasn't the success that Disney wanted it to be. It also wasn't the abomination failure that I think some people are making it out to be, either aesthetically or financially. And you have to look at the other things that this director has done. I mean, they took him back and they put him back on Nemo, right?
Andrew Stanton is, let's make no mistake, you mentioned John Carter, but Andrew Stanton is a great director.
Yeah,
he's a great storyteller, and I like John Carter.
And this is his first live action film, sure, and it wasn't what they wanted it to be, but there's a lot of contributing factors to why John Carter wasn't the success that people wanted it to be. I think it's a lot to do with marketing. That's been talked about a lot. Okay, but he also did Finding Nemo, and now he's doing the sequel, So, and then you bring up movies that someone like Bryan Singer has done, I think a lot. I think a lot for Singer is going to ride on the next X-Men movie. I think a lot is going to be about Days of Future Past.
So correct.
So to me, they're taking a big risk because a lot is riding on it, and it's him returning to what he started, the franchise he started. Are we going to love it? We better, for his sake.
Agreed.
Hey guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and will keep you up to date on all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC Movie Talk Show. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to find out about our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.